So we're going to modify our game here to use a buzzer. And so it's going to create some sound effects for us. And so we're going to make another pin here. And when we do that, oh, actually, we're going to make a PWM. And when we do that, we're going to set the pin to be, we'll go something on the other side. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to put this buzzer on pin 16. Okay, and so what we want to do is, when we want to, we're going to say, have two functions here. We're going to say def buzzer on, and we're going to pass a frequency. And then we're going to have another one, say def buzzer off. Okay, and so what we do is, when we set these things, we're going to say buzzer dot frequency, and we're going to pass in the frequency, and we're going to say buzzer dot PWM, buzzer dot duty U16. I believe, let me double check that I'm doing this right. Get the reference here. Yep, duty 16, and it's going to be basically, without getting too far ahead of ourselves, what this is saying, the resolution is 16-bit. So if we get a 16-bit integer, so 2 to the power of 16, let's go to the 16, 65,000 divided by 2. So we're going to put in 32,768 right here. And basically what that means is, it's essentially what happens is, we're going to use this thing called PWM, which is going to make a pattern of like square waves going up and down. And the duty cycle is, in that square wave, what percentage of the time it's high versus low. And so if it's 0, it's off. If it's high, it's on all the time. And anything in between, it's on or off that or a certain percentage. So if we set it to this, that means it's on half the time. Okay, which is what we want for our generating our signal for the buzzer. Alright, and then to turn it off, we're just going to put 0 right there. Okay, and then we're making one more function. We're going to say buzzer dot buzz, and then we're going to send a frequency and a time. And then what we're going to do is, we're going to say buzzer on. We're going to say time dot sleep for the time, and we're going to say buzzer off. Okay, and so let's see, when someone cheats, we'll set a buzz we'll say buzzer on, and we'll go set a frequency of 200, and we'll set a time of 0.5 seconds. And so what this means is, we're buzzing it at 200 hertz for 0.5 seconds. Okay? So that's if somebody cheated. And then here, when we get a winner, after we print the message, we'll do a buzzer. And we'll do this one to be 400. And we will, buzz at 400 hertz for 0.5 seconds. So we'll talk about all kinds of this stuff later, but this should get you going. So to wire it up, we're going to take our buzzer, and we're going to hook one pin to pin 16 on the Pico, and for the other pin, we're going to connect it with a resistor to ground. Now, the purpose of this resistor is to reduce the volume of a little bit. It'll be pretty loud otherwise. If you can't hear it, you can try removing the resistor. Okay, And let me go ahead and test this here to make sure it works. I realized I had a mistake here, so we're gonna, where it says buzzer.buzz, we're just gonna call that buzz. Okay, and then when we want to call that function, instead of saying buzzer on, we're gonna call it buzz. Like that. Okay, there we go. So now we run it and see if it works. PWM isn't defined, right? So from machine import pin, comma, PWM. Okay, there we go. All right, so it worked, but we got an error here. Time not save time. Oh, okay, so we have a bug here because we're trying to use this time library, but we're overriding it with this variable, so we're going to say sleep time right there. Okay. Can't convert module to float. Mine still doesn't like that. Oh, right there. Okay. There we go. Yep, got a little beep when I cheated. And got a sound when one. Okay, and you can add more sounds in there. Use that buzz function. Okay. And it's kind of fun.